this is the Grand Prix. So I got this cap there. That's the track, the outline of it. Melbourne Grand Prix for Formula 1. Now if you watch this channel, you've probably seen that I'm a bit of a Formula 1 fan, especially Ferrari. And they won. Yes! They came 1 and 2, which was epic. Science 1, Science Colour, Science 1, Charles Leclerc came 2nd. And then McLaren came 3 and 4, etc. etc. I am a little bit worn out. My eye, I don't know if you can see it, is red. I woke up like that this morning. My hair, maybe it's fine, but because I wear it messy, but it's a mess. I've finished work after a 9-hour shift, but I couldn't not give you guys a video. So I thought I would just, talk about last couple of weeks and just get some triggers from things that I've bought lately or whatever. It's kind of just a random triggers video with a theme of my life in the last couple of weeks. This is with raised writing, so it's not just a print, it's some form of spongy, stickery type thing put on it. So I really wanted this cap last year. It was the exact same, but all in white, and they sold out. I was really annoyed. So this year I made sure I got it on day 1. This year it was black, not white, but that didn't bother me. The quality is so good. And for $40, when the team caps were selling for $90, which is just daylight robbery. To me, I mean, if you don't have any, merchandise and you want to represent your team there, sure, you'd pay it, I guess. Or if you forgot your hat and you were desperate for shade. But otherwise, I would just wait till an end of year sale and score 30 to 60% off. But this was 40. I also got a straw hat for 35. I bought this, turned around, saw this guy with a straw hat and turned right back and was like, I'll take one of those things. Just because I burn so easily and it was sunny a lot of the time, it just made sense. So sometimes I didn't wear this, that's why it looks so new. I wore my Ferrari cap, I needed to support my team. I would wear my Ferrari hat and then I would put my straw hat over the top, because I found with just my straw hat, light was going between the cracks and it was annoying me. And I thought it was making my eyes water. The first couple of days, I was there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but it turns out all the dust and pollen and the grass that people are kicking up and the cars are kicking up was getting into my eyes, and I also put sunscreen everywhere, including like here above the eyelids, and so like the sweat and sunscreen was dripping into my eye, and the dirt, and the last part of qualifying on Saturday I was like this. It was so difficult to see, and then my auntie who I was with was like, I think it's your allergies. So on the Sunday for race day, I took some Telfast, some allergy tablets. Perfect, no issues at all. And I also didn't put sunscreen on. But yeah, that was my weekend. Ferrari won, Max Verstappen's car. Didn't get past lap 1, something went wrong with it. Its rear was like totally stripped. Disfortune. Disfortune. Yeah, bad fortune. George Russell crashed his car and went on its side. Lewis Hamilton's car didn't finish the race because of malfunctions. Wild times. But yeah, this is the hat I bought that I can wear now. I like it. As if I didn't already have a big hat collection. So just before I went to the race, I lost my headphones case. I tried to buy a new one online and I couldn't find a branded one. I bought a fake one. Well, I don't know why I'm doing that. It was a fake brand one. Didn't work. Couldn't find a second-hand case anyway, so I bought new headphones. Now, why is this important? A few reasons. Sorry, I had to cut it. A few reasons. One, I catch the bus to work every day and need music in my life. I do read on the bus, but I also listen to different stuff. At the moment, I'm going to tell you guys if you want a good piano, chilled out music suggestion. Chili Gonzalez, his solo piano 2 album from 2012. That's Chili Gonzalez. I'm not advertising for him, I don't know him. But this album is incredible. This new case seems flimsy, so I'm not really happy with that. These are Jabra Elite 7Ts or something. Jabra 7Ts. There's headphones. No. I keep dropping this case and it's making noises. I don't know why that's not focusing. It's being slow. There we go. So these earbud headphones, I loved my old Jabra Elite 75Ts, but I couldn't find them again. So I got these half price. So I need them for the bus, yes, but also they make for really good earplugs when watching Formula 1. So I would put them in, I wouldn't put music on or anything, but I'd put them in just to cut the decibels down at the track. If you wonder why someone would go to the Formula 1 and you're like, all you can see is this much of the track and the cars go and that's it. There's a few reasons. Sorry, I'm whispering even more than normal. Why would you go? So, the cars aren't always behind each other, right? Some take off, some are slower, so you actually see cars a lot of the time. There's not too huge a gap before another car comes past. You have TV screens that you can see what's going on the track, and you can hear the commentary live. Well, there was a slight delay, close enough. The crowd is electric, so when something maybe happens on the TV screen, there's a crash, the whole crowd is cheering and it's amazing. You should cheer crashes, but it's like, Anyway, so that is electric, and then there's tons of little side shows where you can go sim racing, or you can change a tire to see how fast you can do a pit stop. They have like setups around the track for in the off times. There's Formula 2, there's Formula 3, there were V8 supercars, there was the Porsche Carrera Cup. So there's lots of races and things happening, qualifyings and sprint races throughout the weekend, which is really exciting. And it's, the sound, the adrenaline, the speed. That's pretty awesome. I've been twice in a row now and I loved it. looking for new headphones, the Jabras are really good. The 7s were not $300 down to $150, so that was a good deal. I love a good bargain. I'm sure there's better headphones out there, I'm sure there's worse, but for half price, they're as good as my old ones. Yeah. Today, a legend at work, and I'm pretty new at my workplace, so I'm still getting to know people, and that's another reason why I'm exhausted just from getting to know a new job. But one of the guys gave me this. I was talking about hair product randomly, and I was like, oh, what hair product does everyone use? Or mainly just to this guy. And I'm like, I want to try powder, and I was looking at Uppercut on Amazon, and he happened to have some, and he didn't like it. It doesn't work for his hair. Let me turn my phone on silent so we don't get any whispers. Darren, you are silent. So he's given this to me. Well, legend, there's still so much in it. It's $30. People are too kind. But you know what, guys? If you are nice to people, the universe looks after you. Truly believe that. I like to think I'm a nice guy. And I am generous when I can be. And I would do the same for someone else. You know, stuff like this, maybe you can resell it, but why would you want to? Better to gift it some like. Shout out to you, you are a legend. I haven't used this yet. I will try it tomorrow morning. But my barber has given me powder in the past in my hair, and I've really liked it. So, before he gave me that, I bought this recently, which I'd used in the past. I couldn't remember if I liked it. Suavecito Pomade. I would probably say I like, what are they called? You got pomade, you've got gel, you've got mousse, you've got putty. No, there's another word. Wax. Maybe I like wax. Or glue. I've used glue. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of wax. But this pomade, in the past, I think I liked it. I don't know if it has the most hold. Like, my hair's a mess today. But, I don't know. That's after a long day. So, yeah, I would say the hold isn't the greatest on this. But I'm thinking if I do this plus the powder, we could have something on our hands, folks. Since we're talking about my recent escapades the past 2 weeks, or whatever I will title this video, when I was in Melbourne, I got a haircut yesterday. I came back today. Today's Tuesday. Hopefully this video will be live tonight. I'll edit it straight away. But if it's slow exporting or uploading, then you'll be watching this from Wednesday. But I got a little haircut. You can barely see. Just here. Just along there and at the back. Like non-existent. I went in there and I'm like, how much for like the faintest of trims? And their prices were like 50 plus. But there was a 30 plus section for the clippers. I'm like, well, it's not going to be clippers, but it won't take long. And the guy's like, $30. It was in the morning, they had no on that. Like, thank you. And then at the end, because like it took no time at all, he did it for 25. What a legend. Again, if you're nice to people, they will be nice back. What a gentleman. So I got a little trim said that, or if he brought up coffee, or I brought up coffee, whatever. For the point of this story, I'm just gonna say I was going to brunch. And he's like, well, the best coffee in Melbourne's next door. And I'm thinking, the best coffee? That's big. Do we trust that? So, okay. I'm gonna trust him. This is a nice guy. Give me a discount. So I had to line up, guys. I'm not talking one or two people, I'm talking a building, line. But it wasn't too long, somewhere. I'm gonna go for it. I'm pulling up this on maps, by the way, so I can tell you about it. So I line up. I got told by him. Sorry, I'm looking up. It's Patricia Coffee Brewers in Melbourne. 4.8 stars with nearly 3,000 reviews. 4.8, nearly 3,000 reviews. That's top tier, guys. That's the top. Some might think the top's here, and then Patricia brings it here. I'm a little crazy. So, he tells me they do black coffee, white coffee, which is a latte, and filtered coffee. That's it. 3 things on the menu. That's all you get. Cool. I'll get a white coffee. So I order this white coffee. No sugar, thanks. Full cream milk. How I like it. And I saw they had a cinnamon scroll. I'll take that. I love cinnamon scrolls. I think they heated it up, but if they didn't, it must have been fresh because it was incredible. What did I think about this coffee? When I have a cappuccino or a latte, I don't know why I'm fluffing with my hair. I'm not that obsessed with it. But I am on camera. So I try the coffee, and I'm like, okay, I'm tasting some sour notes, and some bitter notes, more than normal, not as smooth as some others. Is that good or is that bad? So if you don't know an espresso pours out as sour, mid-tones, and bitter. So if you pour an espresso short, as in it quickly pours over a short amount of time and it's done, it'll be mostly sour. If it's a bit long, you might get sour and mid-tones. An ideal espresso pours for 24 seconds. I can't remember. I haven't worked in a coffee shop for a while. Let's call it 24. It can vary on the type of bean, on the temperature, on the age of the bean. But you'll get sours, mid-tones, bitters. If it over-extracts like 30 plus seconds, it'll be too bitter. So I got all these tastes, which normally you only get drinking espresso. Why did I get them with this? It was a double shot. High quality beans, and I guess like not overdone on the milk, but you could taste it, so it wasn't as smooth. And by smooth, I mean it wasn't as creamy, because you could taste more of the coffee because of that double shot, and that's what made it unique compared to other coffee shops, and really good. It's a bit of a exciting chat there about coffee. But if you're in Melbourne and you haven't tried it, go try it. If you have tried it, what do you think? What makes it good? Am I going crazy? Am I over or under analysing? Do I know nothing about coffee? I thought it was good. I thought it was different. And I want different because a lot of coffee shops, I was like, that's good. That's like really good. But how does it differ to another 100 I've had? By the way, I say 100. In Australia we have amazing coffee shops, whereas somewhere in the world I might only think that city has 1 or 2. So when I say 100, like there's that many good places in Australia. But this one really was unique. So, hair product led to barbers and getting free stuff and going to coffee shops and trying amazing coffee in Melbourne on a trip, which made me tired, and now I'm crazy. Yeah. Anywho, That sounds loose. I've had these forever. They've been in other videos. I'm due a service on them or something that the poor things have seen some life. This was meant to be a short video, but it's clearly turned into a ramble. What else do I have? My voice. What else do I have for you? This, my final trigger. Terry Goodkind, Soul of the Fire. I have 2 copies. I bought this online thinking I didn't have it, and I did. Couldn't remember. Whoops. Why is it in this Alex's last 2 weeks video triggers thing? I started it the day of and the night before. No, I think the day of going to Melbourne. I've read 243 pages. Not bad. It's book 5 in the series, maybe. But I'd had a break reading some other stuff, and I'm gonna go back to that series. And it's going pretty well. Interesting start to this book. I think I'm enjoying it. No, I am. But I always travel with a book, even if it's a big boy, chunky boy. It has to come with me. There has to be a book with me. Don't care about the weight allowance. Cheeky thing what I do. They were weighing our bags, by the way, on the way there. If my backpack's pretty heavy, I just take my drink bottle out. Whoops, knock that again. Put it in my back pocket. I take my book out, put it under my arm, and my camera I might have over my shoulder. Like, yes, here's my bag. Oh, it's at the maximum limit of 7 kilos. Perfect. It was at 7.3 on the way there, but I'd left my camera in it, and the lady didn't care. She was like, that's fine. I said this is about my life for the past 2 weeks. What's happened? Eric and I went hiking. That's the American friend that visited me. We chatted every night. So getting the videos out last week was like a juggling act, but I made it work. This week I'm a little bit behind. Normally this would go out on Monday. We explored Adelaide. We chatted. Oh, how good is it to see a friend you haven't seen for years and you just click like that, you know, like normal. And he's a musician, so I love having artists in my life and listening to him play music. And he plays guitar so well, and he can drum, and he can play keys. Yeah, I think he can play keys. He certainly mixes stuff. And then my mum has a double bass, and then he just starts tuning that. Not double bass, a cello. And he's played one once or twice, and he starts tuning it and just playing single notes. And I was like, oh my god, this guy's a magician, guys. He's a magician. So I may use that cello in a video soon. I know some of you have enjoyed the harmonica sounds that I do. I can't play, but the sounds I draw out. So I might do a cello, harmonica, and keyboard video where I just hit some long refrain. Is it refrain? What is it on keyboard that makes it play very just long, slow notes? But yeah, that's life and work in Melbourne and now Easter. And some random page turning as I think what else I can talk about. What have you guys been up to? Feel free to message me in the comments. Gives me something to reply to on the bus rides into work. Now, one of you asked for a video a few weeks back, and I'm like, yeah, I'll do find it somewhere. I'm sure they're everywhere, I just haven't gone to enough places. But I haven't forgotten. Anyway, that's pretty much it. That's been my clearing my throat. That's been my last few weeks. It's pretty late in the video. This was meant to be a 10-minute video. I am on an absolute ramble today. Do I just turn this into a mic scratching video and make it go for 40 minutes? You can have like 1 minute. I figure finishing the night with a nice scalp massage, sort of relaxing, tension releasing, mic scratching extravaganza would be ideal. Every single time I forget the video finishes at 30 minutes. Now this probably isn't 30 minutes on the screen for you guys because there was a bit at the start that I was setting up. But yeah, I think on that note this is time